Some of the world's major authors have come together for Berlin's International Literature Festival. Best-selling French-Moroccan novelist Leila Slimani opened the festival with a surprising request.
Ladies, tonight I would like to encourage you to commit murder. You don't need sophisticated weapons to do it. Grab whatever you can get your hands on. Your purse, a pen with a sharp point, an umbrella, or some rock you have picked up from the ground. A book will also do. They say that women who read are dangerous. It's time to prove it.
And I'm joined by a woman who reads a lot, actually, so I'd better be careful. Literary correspondent Tracy Kim is covering the Berlin International Literature Festival for us. Hey, Tracy.
Hi, David.
So I probably wouldn't have played that clip of Leila Slimani if I thought she actually wanted women to kill people. Maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I am.
No, Slimani was inviting women to kill the myth of the perfect mother, of the perfect wife. For too long, women have been criminalized for reading and writing, documenting their own stories. And so she was inviting women to add their perspectives, to give three-dimensional life to new stories, and that way we would effectively kill off these myths of women that never existed. It was an invitation to the festival, reminding everyone of the power of literature, the power of telling your story.
Okay, so kill the myth, don't kill people. Good message. Opening up literature to new perspectives, big topic in literature. Another big topic in literature these days is identity. Who's allowed to tell what story, who's allowed to say what. Cancel culture is another big theme of this year's literature festival.
Yes, Slimani was saying that cancel culture is one of the saddest, one of the most depressing elements of our culture right now, that it eliminates debate, it's eliminating critical thought by not putting enough faith in the intellect of readers. She was saying that readers are smart, they're able to make their own decisions, and that in a place where government isn't censoring what we say, we're unfortunately doing it to ourselves. And there is a responsibility to being able to say what you want. She's not inciting hate speech, but rather there is a moral responsibility to tell your truth.
And she also talked about what she called the real cancel culture. Let's hear what she had to say.
Let's not give the fashion of cancel culture more importance than it has. The real cancel culture is the one that consists of blowing up Buddhas with dynamite, the one that consists of burning Timbuktu manuscript or reducing the heritage of Aleppo to ashes, the one that consists of killing people because they were listening to music in Paris. The real cancel culture is practiced every day with weapons and blood. It erases languages, religion, and communities. It suffocates artists who are locked up. It kills the dreams of millions of women who are prevented from becoming what they want. This is what we have to fight against first.
Author Leila Slimani reminding us what's at stake in the world, and not just for authors, speaking at the Berlin International Literature Festival. Tracy, Slimani is one of about 200 authors speaking at this year's festival. Who else this year really stood out to you?
I was blown away by Sipam Zhang's first live reading. Her novel, How Much of These Hills is Gold, came out in April of 2020, and lockdown couldn't touch her, couldn't touch this book. It has been nominated for plenty of awards and just been getting all the accolades. It is an expansion of the American West, of the late gold rush, and it is just a new, fresh perspective on such a well-known genre.
Right, and she's telling it from the perspective of Chinese American siblings, is that right? Which is a perspective that's not usually told in the American West or novels about the American West. Let's hear what she had to say about expanding the canon and telling the American West from a new perspective.
I feel like I belong here, that my family belongs here, and I want to write this book where you cannot question how much they belong, where they are deeply embedded in every part and their sort of mythology.
Sipam Zhang talking at the Berlin International Literature Festival. Tracy?
She's talking about opening up the perspective of what we think of when we think of cowboys. It's such an image, an iconic image, and she's just trying to change the way that we see who might be riding horseback. It was a lovely echo of the festival, just to hold the door open and to allow for different people to tell different stories and to put faith in readers to use their imaginations.
Tracy Kim, thank you for covering the Berlin International Literature Festival for us this year.
Thanks for having me.